What's with these guys?
Hello everyone and welcome to Red United TV. It's your boy Ivorian Spice and we are back at it again with your Manchester United podcast Monday 8 p.m. 8 p.m. UK time, but it's 8:07 as we speak right now. Straight after a lovely win against Liverpool, bruv. Liverpool, guys. As always, guys, it is what it is. You're wondering what the fuck you're here for. This is your Manchester United Potter, where we discussed yesterday's match against the Scousers. And of course, we've got in a topic that Eric Cantona open to a role to return to Manchester United. Yes, the King, Eric Cantona, potential return. We will discuss that with the man. And of course, Manchester United have drawn Coventry in the FA Cup semi-finals at Wembley. Will Manchester United be able to make it to the final at Wembley to either play Chelsea or Manchester City, bruv? The guys are here. We're about to get locked down. First of all, as always, the first thing you must do when you join this stream, make sure you subscribe to Red United TV. We are live across Restream, YouTube, Twitch, and of course on X as well. So make sure for those who are tuned in on X and other platforms, make sure you subscribe to Red United TV on YouTube and click on the membership button to become a member. $2.99 to become a civilian, and all of this goes back into the channel to help support, and send your super chat. Get yourself involved in the comments, and follow Red United TV as well on Instagram, and also follow Red United TV on myself personally. I've _Spice on X, and of course Twitch, Red United TV. But let's get straight into it because the man are here. We got Ems. Let me just put Ems at the bottom so you can see him a bit better. Yeah, Ems, you might want to tilt your camera a bit up. We've got Jerome as well. Yes. Ems wants to show wait. No, I'm feeling left out. I'm feeling left out. What? Oh my God! I can't believe the man them got their tops on, their jerseys on, and I'm out here slacking and lacking, bro. Get me, man. Big up, of course, Stephanie. Always loves UFC. I've been singing all day today for some strange reason. Proper performance at last few. Yes, as you guys know, Manchester United have beaten the Scousers nicely at Old Trafford. Last minute winner. Just how we love our football, It is what it is, man. Big up to everyone that's tuning. Let's get straight into it, and talk about it because let's get the elephant out of the room. I'll let you guys stop so I can go and find myself my top and put that on because I'm feeling left out. Like, I didn't read the memo, guys. No one told me to put the Manchester United jersey on and show that crest, But let's go straight into it because It is Manchester United 4, Liverpool 3. Manchester United knocking out the Scousers off their perks. You know that club tour is ended, but the trophy tour is ended, bruv. But it is what it is. Manchester United getting that win, knocking out Liverpool last minute gap, a winning goal by Ahmed Diallo, bruv, for him to get a second yellow card for taking off his top, celebrating like the Messiah Messi himself, the GOAT, the greatest footballer of all time. And of course, ended up getting sent off because of that. What can we say? What a result. What a Sunday. You know, what a weekend, you know. Made our weekend. I'm going to disappear, but I'm going to start off with Ems first and then Jerome. Let me guys get your overall thoughts before I get my thoughts in, bro. I want to excuse myself so, of course, you guys understand, so I can go and get that jersey, bro. What are you saying, Ems, about yesterday's victory against the Scousers lastminute.com winning goal? You get me, bro?
I was very impressed, bro. I can't lie. The atmosphere, the after desire, the application. Like obviously we made a few mistakes, but in my opinion, I couldn't fault the lads. And I feel like in my head, I'm like, why can't we do this week in, week out? And this is what I mean. Like, are these players average because they're inconsistent, or are they good players? I don't know, bro. But for me, I just feel like, you know, we need to keep this going. But I was very impressed, man. There's a few standouts and all of that. And yeah, man, the atmosphere at Old Trafford looked like it was rocking. And I just feel like, for me, we need to keep it. I'm just actually upset the international break is coming, man. It might hold our momentum. So we got Brentford away that coming up, and that ain't going to be easy. But back to the game, I was just impressed with a few individuals, but I think we're going to talk about them later. Is that right?
Yeah, we will talk about the individuals later
But
as
as a
well.
collective team performance, too, obviously we take the lead, then we lose the lead before half time, and then we come back, got a reaction from the players, and I think it's down to the crowd to believe in, to keep believing, so the players believed. And I think that you have to give Eric Ten Hag credit, because what he done, right, that was Sir Alex Ferguson, man. Like, man flipping, play with what, two defenders. We have Bruno at centre back. We had Mr. 85 million left back, bro. It's so mad, bro. Probably most expensive fullback ever. You know what I'm saying? At the time. So I feel like it was the truth, innit? But yeah, no, it was. There's sometimes you gotta just do this to Alex Ferguson, throw caution to the wind, brother, and go for it, brother. You get me? Because at the end of the day, what's the worst that can happen? At was it 3-2? Was it 3-2? What's the worst that can we lose 4-2 in it? So it's better that we gamble and say fuck it, we gave it a go. But yeah, man, it was I'm happy, man. But I feel like there's always negatives, and I feel like we need to learn to, you know, stop conceding shots and goals and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, it's a cup game, and I think everything just goes out the window. And you just got to do whatever you can to get through to the next round, which we're lucky with the draw we've got, but we can't take that for granted, because this team, you can't hang your hat on this team. You know what I'm saying?
You can't at all, man. You really can't, Ems, you know. But it is what it is. Welcome Depps as well. He's just tuning as well, just joining us. You know, we're just getting started as well, man. So you joined at the right time, man. And let me go straight to Jerome, man. Let me get your overall thoughts before I get to Depps, man. Because what a fantastic win it was. What a result as well. Last minute winner for my boy Ahmed. But what are you saying, bro?
It was literally just a roller coaster of a game full of emotions, full of ups and downs. The group chat was going crazy. Like it was just great. Like some of it is just a blur. Like I'm even like trying to remember who scored. Like that's how mad it was. Like what? But somebody like opened the score and we had a bright start. First 10 minutes was on the front foot, was sharp, got the goal, and then after that we kind of just sat off a bit, and it just like Liverpool just running through us and just having loads of shots at our goal. And you was thinking it was only going to be a matter of time before they equalised. And eventually they did. I think it was McAllister's goal, had a slight deflection, and it was 1-1. And then from that moment on, it felt like we were just going to capitulate. And then 2-1 before half time, and I was just thinking, this could be anything now. They could run away with it. It could be 3, 4, 5. But we hung in there in the second half, and Liverpool dominated possession. They were just playing their game. But we just got that lift from the changes that the manager made. And then when Anthony came on, he did some bright things. And then when he scored to equalise on the 86th minute, when we were looking down and out with his right foot, that's when I thought, yeah, this might be our day. Anthony scoring him with his right foot to equalise. It literally gave the whole stadium a boost. It was like the 12th man woke up and you were just thinking, yeah, we're writing this now. This is going to be going into extra time. And then we could have avoided all of that. The manager brings on Ericsson, delightful pass over the top for Rashford. And you thought that was it. We're going to get the winner in that Fergie time, 3-2. That's it. We can just relax. But obviously, Rashford missed a sitter. And I was just thinking, oh, here we go. It's going to go to extra time. I was thinking, if we lose this game, then all focus will be on Rashford and his future at United. But luckily, after we went 3-2 down in extra time, heads were down again. And then Rashford redeemed himself, got the equaliser, 3-3. And then at that moment, you just thought, there's only going to be one winner here. Like the Old Trafford crowd, Fergie's in the stands, everyone's going mad. And then you saw at the end, when Ahmed scored that goal, like the stadium just erupted. It was almost like it was the FA Cup final. That's how mad it was. And because Liverpool are our biggest rivals, there was just so much excitement, so much relief, so much emotions. It was just like, probably that's our best game of the season in terms of like what we went through in that whole game. The whole game was like a roller coaster from start to finish. It was just up and down, up and down, up and down. And for Ahmed to score that goal, a player that's hardly got a look in this whole season, to come in and save us, it just topped off a fantastic game. Obviously, I know we're going to go into individual performances. Mm-hmm. The performance over wasn't that great, but to get the win in an FA Cup against Liverpool, I'll take that regardless of the performance, because when you're playing in the FA Cup, the form book is traditionally out the window. Because
especially when you play your rivals as well.
Yeah, definitely. And Liverpool were coming in joint top of the league with Arsenal. They had a good game against City last week. They should have won that game. And we're just thinking all the form book would show you that Liverpool are going to be favourites. But as you know, this is Man United, and we never give up. And I'm just so glad that we managed to put in a performance to get us over the line. And hopefully we can use this as a springboard for the remainder of the season. But like Em said, don't want to get too excited because there's too much inconsistencies in this team. But we've got to enjoy this weekend because we haven't had many this season. So, yeah, you've got to enjoy these sort of wins when you can.
Yeah, you definitely got to enjoy these kind of wins when you can, man. And, of course, I'm going to move it up to you, Dex, man. You saw that win, that game as well. You have your thoughts on it, man. Let us know what you're thinking, Dex, man. What did you think of yesterday's victory against the Scousers, those dirty Scousers? You know, a lot of disappointment for Klopp. You know, I saw the interviews as well. He wasn't happy. He even told one of the interviewers that was speaking to him, he said something about it being a stupid question. What kind of... he was pissed. But yes, Deps, what are you saying, bro? How did you enjoy that victory?
Yeah, man. It was a game where we wanted it. We wanted it more, innit? And I think that was the difference, innit? To be honest, Shez, it was a good 35 minutes. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka coming back, Carl Lindehoff was killing us. Lindehoff killed us in a sense where he has no tactical awareness of what he's doing on the pitch, innit? So where he's supposed to be standing, the passes he's supposed to be making, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka kind of balanced everything, innit? And he linked up with Kobe Mainoo, and he allowed Eric Ten Hag football to appear within the first 35 minutes, innit? Just through understanding what to do, what Eric Ten Hag is telling them, innit? And in that pocket, yeah, so we did well in that left-hand side, first 35 minutes with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Kobe Mainoo, and Marcus Rashford. We did real good. And then calamity, Rashford failed to track back. So Rashford fell, I don't know what Rashford was doing, but he let someone go by him. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka flicked it around the corner for the second one, and Fernandes failed to hold it up, went down too easy. and the 2 star players cost us 2 goals within extra time, within the space of seconds, bro. Yeah, 2 of the star players down that left hand side just left their mans for dead, bro. Like that same shit, and it's like I'm watching the same shit where maybe we're good enough to win this time. We actually put in a performance, and the same guys claiming to win us the games is actually costing us games. You know what I'm saying? Fernandez and Rashford, and I was tired of that. And then second half was, bro, like I was surprised that we was even going. I thought it was gonna be 3-4-1 in it. I thought they were gonna drop heads, etc. etc. I'm seeing a substitution. I'm seeing brazy things happen. I'm seeing Eric Ten Hag doing the same shit that I've seen probably last year, yeah, before January. Yeah, it's making some crazy substitutions trying to win a game, but it paid off this time. It felt like genius. Like Fernandez guy missing, and Fernandez is not missing in defense. Do you know what I'm saying? Maguire playing relegation football by himself. It was ingenious. It was ingenious from the manager, and it was like refreshing to watch. A Manchester United team just want it more than the opposition for the first time, I say, this season. We literally looked like we wanted to win the game, not draw the game, not take it to penalties. We literally looked like we wanted to win the game. From the chances that we had, like Rashford had a glorious chance towards the end of the match, and then Ahmad had another glorious chance towards the end of the match. You don't have glorious chances at the end of the matches, not wanting to win the game. Do you get what I'm saying? And that mentality put them type of players in the position to get chances. And yeah, man, I'm happy. And I'm happy for Ahmad as well, because obviously with all the crazy shit surrounding him right now, he didn't go to AFCON, he ain't getting minutes, Instagram down. And in my head, I'm thinking, Ahmad, you're just naive. You're a good baller. You're a good baller. You're a good baller. But you're just naive. You're not taking this balling thing serious. Like you're just like it feels like you're in a dream world, and you're not taking this balling thing serious. But yeah, when you're a dream at the theater of dreams, you're gonna get goals. You're gonna score last minute winners and do things like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy for him. If he can maintain this position right now in the team, then yeah, it's even better for United going forward.
Yeah, and I hope it does for Ahmed. Of course, he collected that 2 yellow cards. From what I've understand is that he's probably potentially will miss the FA Cup semi-final, so it won't have anything to do with the Premier League. So he's going to be available to play in the Premier League, but that ban will carry out in the FA Cup, which is good, because before in the past, guys, for those who are watching, if you got suspended in the Premier League, it applies to all domestic competition, which is the League Cup and also the FA Cup. In other European leagues, if you get banned for that particular competition, you're banned for that particular competition. So, for example, if you're playing in La Liga and you're playing in the Copa del Rey and you got sent off, you'll only be banned for Copa del Rey matches and not La Liga matches. I'm glad that the Premier League and the FA have started to catch up and modernize themselves with their rules. But big up to you as well, Depps, as well, for what you just said there as well, and with Ahmed as well. Let's hope Ahmed continues the thing. Smash that like button for those who are watching. 30 people watching across all social media platform. 24 of you guys watching X, 5 of you guys watching YouTube as well. So you guys continue smashing that like button. Get yourself involved. For those who are watching X, subscribe to Reggie Night TV on YouTube. And we get straight into the comments. We got Football Family that says big up to the panel. Oh, that is Ola himself. Sadly, he can't be here, but don't worry, guys. He'll be here on Thursday. We've got a show on Thursday at 6 p.m. as well with me and Ola, one of the new shows that we'll be doing on Reggie Night TV. Big up Stu, long time no see, bro. Funny Liverpool fans are entitled glory hunters like United. So good to see their pain. To Nunes with one stupid Hollywood pass attempted to Shimikas free in the left back pocket was criminal. United problem. 1. Maguire and Shaw can no longer win titles. Thank you. With obscene, cumbersome defending like you did in the 90s. Pally May and Boots. All 3 fullbacks, AWB, Dalot, and Shaw are woeful. Yeah, you know what? Yes, Stu is hitting facts. We can't go anywhere with those guys, man. Those obese,
Mourinho called it, man. Mourinho said he's going to be injured.
Big up to that. But guys, let me get my thoughts as well, because let's start from the first 10 minutes. Manchester United showed himself. I enjoyed watching the first 15 minutes, like you've noticed with Manchester United. Whenever they play, they shine for 15 minutes and then they just They're no longer themselves. Let me just sort out my light, guys. Yeah, they're no longer themselves. We scored that first goal, which was excellent. McTominay does what he does best. Gets the goal, but guess what, guys? You never saw him after that game, after the goal, you know. I know he got the assist for Rashford's goal to equalize 3-3, but again, it just shows to me and it just tells me it's a perfect example that Scott McTominay in midfield is useless. If he's not played forward enough as a goal threat, you know, as a striker or behind a striker in midfield, absolutely useless, man. And it showed when we was not playing a natural holding midfielder. And when you got Amrabat on the bench, you know, I thought Amrabat was Casemiro's replacement for when Casemiro was injured, but clearly not. Imagine that getting that first goal from Scott McTominay and then conceding so early. And we all knew because of that midfield was so open in that first half that Liverpool will come back. And we got lucky at times not concede goals. But Liverpool did equalise with McAllister and then taking that lead from Salah. Even they had an offside a goal ruled out. The second half, when Manchester United, I'll be honest with you guys, when Anthony equalised, I wasn't happy. Do you know why I wasn't happy? Because I was disgusted with what I was seeing. Like, we wasn't good at all throughout the whole 90 minutes, and we struggled to get that goal. You know, we struggled to create goals against Kelleher. You know, and it was a makeshift defense for Liverpool. They were playing a new centre back who I've never seen before. I saw Quincy or something like that. I think he's a mixed race light skinned Ghanaian, isn't it, Ems? Yeah, definitely, bro. With that name,
yeah, Guardian Heritage, yeah.
Heritage. Bro. We'll see which country he'll play for.
Listen, if he's correct, come play for the Black Stars, bro. Come play for the Black Stars.
That's if Ofori doesn't knock the ball up.
Scousers.
Yeah,
tell you something, Ems, yeah.
A Ghanaian Scouser, bro. No,
yeah, it depends, yeah. I'll tell him now. If that goalkeeper is there to knock the ball out for a corner instead of catching it for Ghana, don't go, bro. Don't go, bro. What's his name? Ofori.
Bro, I don't care what his name. He's a clown, bro.
Yeah, guys, let me just sort out my one down low.
But yeah, I agree with you. I echo everything you say, Patrick, bro, about what you just said.
Yeah, but I hope he can. If he comes correct, I would want anyone to play for their parents' club, especially the African nations, to enhance it. Let me just get my charger because my phone is a bit low.
I disagree on a few things you were saying. I can't lie still.
Yeah, guys, let's talk players now because, of course, forget my part of the second half. I'm trying to sort out my charging. Guys, let's go straight into it. Amad Diallo, or who else? Which player should we start with? Because, of course, we have Rashford. I think I should apologize.
Wait.
Let's start with Rashford and Bruno.
No.
Yes.
Let's do a special shout out on Alejandro Garnacho.
He'll get his time.
Alejandro. Fernando. Bon Rashford, though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
Positives first, isn't it?
All right, let's get the positives out the way. You start off, Jerome. Jerome, you start while I'm trying to sort out my charger.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I agree with Garnacho. Like, he does deserve a special praise because he was running down for the full 120 minutes. Like, he was showing passion, desire, and obviously he made some mistakes here and there, but I can't fault the effort that he put in. Obviously, he was the one that made the assist for Dalio's winner. And I was thinking, is this guy gonna flop this pass? Because it was 2-on-1, and I was thinking, if this guy flops his basic pass, that teams like City and Liverpool just cook up for breakfast. I was just thinking, this guy's dusted, man. But he got it right. He got the pass right. Dallo had that good finish. And obviously, there was this adulation at the end. But yeah, now Garnacho deserves his praise, but he's still only 19. And he's still got a lot to prove because he's still a bit inconsistent. But he showed up yesterday. And that's what we need. We need players that can show up in the big games because too often we've just been folding in these games. So, I definitely got a lot of praise for him, and he's definitely a candidate for player of the match, really. So that's my positive.
I like to say, I reckon, bruv, I'm telling you, man had a Duracell battery, bruv, because this guy, bruv, he wasn't start running and going at, bruv. I think Ganacho's got a mad high ceiling, bruv. Like, for me, you know, when we talk about, you look at people and say they're a Man United player, he is a Man United player, bruv. Like, passion, desire, he plays for the badge, bruv. And I feel like he fights for perfection, and I think he's got levels to improve. And I look forward to the many years, hopefully many years we'll have with this guy. Because, bro, I give him credit as well, because obviously I know he prefers to play on the left, yeah, but for the team I'm playing on the right, and nothing's really changed because he can go left or right. And I respect that. And I feel like hopefully with the right coaching and he's off the field and all off field antics. But I think he's a family man, because man's got a woman and a child, and I think he's quite family orientated. So hopefully we won't have none of them issues that, you know, certain, you know, I don't want to mention the guy's name, but that's in Getafe. Getafe? Is it Getafe? Is that? Yeah, Getafe. I don't want to mention that, but yeah. So I just think, yeah, man. So, but he was definitely man of the match, man. That he took it. He took it, man. He took it for us, bro. But yeah, man, great performance by him.
Yeah, good performance as well, Canacho. You know, we did say that he was the type of player that will end up in Real Sociedad. Yeah, but of recent, especially for him to run 120 minutes, especially that last goal, that the winning goal, the effort that he put in, the energy that he has, man. So recently, I've been impressed, you know. But again, I'm not going to get myself carried away with these players, you know. Like I said before, I've been told to apologize for certain players because they gave man cheap thrills, and I'm not into cheap thrills. I'm all about the long term and always consistent performances. You're a bit quiet, man. What do you have to say? Which player do you want to shout out apart from Aaron Wan-Bissaka? Because of course he did play well. He locked up Salah. You know that Salah had to switch sides.
To
But
be honest,
who else do you want to congratulate?
if you weren't signed by Ten Hag in that team, or you weren't put in that team by Ten Hag as a youth player, you've been shit to me the whole season. You know, it's just another game you've been shitting. You know, so you can pick any of the guys that Ten Hag has signed. You know, or the guys that been embedded, like someone like Kobe Manu and Garnacho, and you know these guys have been doing the business for all season now. You know, since they've been in the team. But in that game, I don't know, because to be honest, the first 15 minutes was the minutes in it, and then the rest of it was just felt like pure heart in it. So through the pure heart, I want to give it to Ahmad still. Ahmad was really impressive. As I said in it, when we talk about Ahmad, we spoke about Ahmad being very naive. You know, he was involved in 2 goals against us, innit? But then we was also saying we've seen him at Sunderland be involved in the opposite direction, and I think that is what we saw. You know, it's not the only chance. The Rashford chance, he could have got on the score sheet too. He was in a very good position. And those are the type of position, them winning positions, Ahmad takes them up all the time. Yeah, in the right moments, in the right position. It's just like if he's got the clinical finish or not in it. Now we know this about Ahmad now, innit? You get me? We just see it FA Cup. But can he continue this? We don't know, innit? But him, Garnacho, all the youth players, him, Garnacho, Højlund, these guys are real good players, fam. Real good players. That they are the real deal, innit? You know, we are expecting them to win us games, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And it's a thing where like you probably will be seeing them in probably all the future games that Man United have, because the rest of them been terrible, fam. They've literally been terrible. But yeah, let me give my guy Aaron Wan-Bissaka a shout out, innit?
How long is this gonna take? Are you gonna take like 10 minutes or something like that?
Nah. Let me just give my guy. See, with Aaron Wan-Bissaka, yeah, this is somebody that man trusts, innit? So man, like you put Lindelof there, I'm not gonna trust Lindelof. You put Harry Maguire there, I'm not gonna trust Harry Maguire. You put anybody there, I'm not gonna trust that guy. But we know week in, week out what you're gonna get with Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You might not go forward, cool. That was a problem in the past, isn't it? But now we've got new problems. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is just as a player trust, done the business, got us the results, or contributed to the results, contributed to the team play. That we were playing very good when he was on the pitch. You know, the way that he was doing one-touch football, the dribbling skills that he was showing, the mistakes that was the goals against Aaron Wan-Bissaka today or yesterday was through other players. Like Bruno Fernandes couldn't hold up the ball. I want to see if Bruno Fernandes can hold up the ball again, because I know the rest of the players can hold up the ball, but I don't know if Bruno can hold up the ball anymore. You know, that was that. Like, why did he go down so easy? And then with Rashford as well, like, what was he doing, fam? He stopped running again at Old Trafford, fam, and letting a goal, fam. What was he doing? Like, what the hell was that?
What's he saying? Hello?
I don't know, man. He's speaking French, probably.
Bruv,
Man speaking to the baby, you know.
Are you
Wait, first of all, like,
Probably
let's
French.
you guys couldn't really hear me, but big up to everyone that's just tuning in right now. Smash that like button as well. Of course, we've got Stu that said in the comments before we even move it up, because I feel like we still got something that I missed out on. Yeah. But sadly, the Darren Fletcher of this world are brainless kicks. Chase the players with poor talent ID. Send all that to Jim if you want progression. Big up Jesse Uptown as well. That's just tuning in. Wagwan Jesse, bro. My guy, bro. Ramadan Diallo, Susan, man. I like that. Ramadan Diallo, bro. And again, guys, before we even come off this topic as well, let's just highlight the fact that our manager, Eric Ten Hag, played defenders up front. You had Bruno Fernandes playing centre back, Anthony playing left back. He threw the whole kitchen sink at. Should we be giving credit to Eric Ten Hag? For those who are watching us or in the comments, well, make sure you smash that like button, share, and subscribe to Red United TV. Should we be giving Eric Ten Hag props for throwing the whole kitchen sink at? Because that could have went south.
I don't. Yes,
bro.
Yes.
You put Fernandes centre back, bro. That must say something about how shit he thinks Fernandes is, bro.
Nah, don't.
Fernandes is supposed to be an attacking player, bro.
You know what? You know what? You know what I'll say.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
You know what I'll say. You know what?
Don't do what? Don't do what?
Don't do that.
The manager,
Don't do what? Don't
the
do
manager
what?
knew.
Can we get one voice, please? Can we get one voice?
Yeah,
Can we get one voice?
Nah,
The
Dex,
manager-
don't do
the
that.
manager-
Oh,
Don't
sorry.
do what? Don't do what?
Hey.
Don't do what? What are you talking about?
Can
What are
we
you talking
get
about? You say don't do that. Like, educate me. Like, what are you talking about?
You can't say that. He was a leader to go out there and play centre back, bro. And he
Fernandes.
Yeah, he was injured, slightly injured, had a knock.
I didn't know he was injured.
Well,
But
I'm telling you,
in my head, I'm thinking if Bruno's playing up front, we lose that game, bro. If Bruno's playing in his normal position, he goes missing again, bro.
Come on.
If Bruno's playing in his normal position,
You're not answering the
Bruno's
question.
missing. At the
You
back,
are not
you
answering the
might still see
question,
him.
fam. The question is, should we be giving Ten Hag props for what he done? Answer the question.
Yeah, you man using track here.
I know, you're losing track, bro.
I
Listen.
thought
How?
Basically, you know what? You got to give the
You
manager
ain't got
credit.
chat for me, Ems.
You
You ain't
know
got
what?
line for me.
I got plenty of chat for you, Dex, bro.
I've muted them both for now.
Yeah,
As you were saying, sorry, I'll unmute you guys once I'm ready, bro. Let's Jerome say, what kind of debate?
You know what it is, yeah?
Sorry, guys, this is what happens when you have passionate Manchester United fans. You know?
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
Basically, you got to give the manager credit for throwing the kitchen sink, because he knew that this weren't no game to be playing for draws. This was either going to go to extra time or penalty. So he had to use all the resources that he had on the bench, because I see Mount coming on. I see Anthony. I see obviously Dallo came on. Maguire. Like, he just literally any player that he saw on the bench, he just put them on. There was literally no formation. It was just like, you lot just come on and just do something for me. And you got to give him respect for that, because he rolled the dice and it worked out, because we didn't really play well that game. So you got to give him credit. You got to give him credit for that. Sometimes as a manager, you got to make these decisions. You live and die by those decisions. And lucky for the manager, it worked out for him. And now that might give the whole squad a big boost, because now the whole squad feels like they played a part in us getting through that game.
Jesse Uptown thinks because in the Champions League we got clarted. This type of management ain't sustainable. Ten Hag got saved by the player. Ems, do you agree with that?
Wait, can I talk?
Go on. And then answer the question. Do you agree with that? And in your opinion.
What question will we answer? Sorry.
No, you wanted to talk about Ten Hag. Deserve credit.
I personally, for me, bro, you gotta give man the credit, because end of the day, that was Man United heritage right there. That was that Sir Alex Ferguson. Man, Ferguson would have done that. He's a gambler, bro. You know Sir Alex Ferguson would have done that. But Ten Hag, you got to give him credit where credit's due. Man threw everything but the kitchen sink, and we got the victory, and we're through to the next round. End of story, bro. So I'm not gonna do this papering over the crack stuff. You got to give credit where credit's due. We're through, onwards and upwards, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna argue here, innit? Get me? We played a decent Liverpool team, even though they had a few injuries. But end of the day, it's Liverpool, innit? It's our biggest rivals. Blah blah blah. We're through, innit? What's the next question? Any other question? What's the next question?
Oh, Jesse Uptown said the players saved Ten Hag, and if you play like that in the Champions League, it will get clotted. It's not sustainable.
Wait, hold on, wait. This ain't Gareth Frogate, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We see man play good football with Ajax, bro. He knows what he's talking about. He just needs to get the players. Even though I said it, come the summer he'll be gone due to new owners coming in and that. But hey, he'll get a better job somewhere else. I mean, a good job somewhere, not a better job, a good job somewhere else. But yeah, all right, the players did save him, but that happens in football. Sometimes players save managers. It happens. It's not just him. Do you know what I mean? So give props where props due, mate.
Yeah, and guys, let me just end the segment there because, of course, we need to move on to the other side. We are 37 minutes deep into the show, 20 minutes left until we reach the hour mark. Smash that like button, guys. Share across all social media platforms as we continue to discuss. We've moved up to our main topic of the day, and I didn't even get the news ready, man. As you can see, guys, Eric Cantona is keen to return to Manchester United. Apparently, he's hinted at a possible return to Manchester United, and this is because of Sir Jim Ratcliffe, that when he's completed this deal to buy Manchester United, 27.7%, he potentially could be offered a role in terms of an ambassadorial role, something that involves himself being part of Manchester United. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe is very keen on bringing a legend to the club as well. And Eric had said about Manchester United remains full in his heart and hinted that he would be interested in a role under the club's new part owner Sir Jim Ratcliffe. So it says, I'm not involved in too many things. He said, I really love to be a manager. That will never happen. We all know that he will never be manager. But a role like an ambassador role could suit him and to help influence players to come here. He is a big name. In everything I do, Eric Cantona says, "Is everything I do, I work hard to give 100% so that I am available to have the confidence and to enjoy. So I don't have the time to be a manager, but maybe something else. For sure, with Jim Ratcliffe, I think we can come back at the best." The 57-year-old says, "The way you drive the club is important. Ratcliffe, who is a fan of United since forever, is a great businessman, of course, but is also very passionate about the sport." Cantona also talks about his embarks on his acting career and talks about music being close to his heart and all that kind of stuff. But guys, can you see yourself if Sir Jim Ratcliffe making that decision to bring a legend, and if he happens to take in Eric Cantona, probably in an ambassador role or something of influence, a role of influence at Manchester United? Are you guys even feeling that, first of all?
Is it a commercial financial decision, or is it a footballing decision?
I would say when it comes to because it's a footballing decision when it comes to Sir Jim Ratcliffe, because he's involved in the footballing aspect of the club. It's not commercial, So I definitely would be a footballing aspect.
Man don't want no Darren Fletcher the second, bro. You see Darren Fletcher the rondos, fam. I don't know what Darren Fletcher does, bro. Someone needs to enlighten me, because now man sitting there thinking, right, what does he do, bro? So what's Eric gonna do, bro? That's what I'm asking.
I'm thinking more of a ambassador role, going around in the country.
Yeah, with just promotional tours, isn't it?
Yeah. If he wants to do that, that's fine by me. But you got certain man, the club, bruv, giving charity to players ain't doing nothing, bruv. It's annoying. But King Eric, bring him on board, bruv. Bring him on board, bruv. Get me. There was that stat saying, is that right? The season that Man United, we won the title every season he was there, I think. So yeah, he's a legend, innit? So King Eric, he's welcome. He's welcome. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised he wasn't part of he wasn't working at the club previously. to be honest. But
Yeah.
I guess he's got other interests.
He was an actor, I swear.
Yeah,
Or
he
was.
acted.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
done music as well. So
He
he's
done music?
artistic. Yeah, he's interested in music as well. He does a little rock. I don't know, man.
Hey, Andy Cole's doing music too, blood. That dude was bleeding, cuz.
But you know the thing with Eric, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Because the thing is, Eric is a technical baller, isn't it?
Mhm.
So if he says, "Yeah, Jim, I like this player in France that I've come across, that you should look at him," I think though that's the kind of use that we think we could have for
It's a bit
for
dangerous,
Eric.
Joe. You know.
No,
It's
I
a
know,
bit
but
dangerous
you
to-
what?
to
But
go
I
for his
trust
suggestion.
No,
Eric
I don't
over
trust.
Fletcher.
I don't trust. I beg.
No.
Don't do that. Don't. We don't.
Trust me. You
we-
think that City got people that do that as well? Trust me. Don't think that it's
No,
just
we can
like
do.
scouts.
We can do recommendations, but we need professionals, proper
Mhm.
scouts, bro.
And I would prefer someone that has had the experience in that role. If he was to be a player that has influence in bringing players in, definitely I want him to have experience. If he's a player that just represents the club on a promotional thing, an ambassador, whenever we go to the United States, he's there talking to fans and blah blah blah, doing conferences and all that kind of stuff for Manchester United's foundation. Then yeah, fair enough, bring him in. But a football influencing role where he hasn't been involved in football for God knows how long. Depps, I want to get your thoughts on it. Would you welcome Eric Cantona in a footballing operational role at Manchester United, or more like an ambassador?
I don't even give a fuck about that shit, bro.
You don't give a shit about Eric Cantona?
Nah, bro. I don't know, like.
What's your opinion?
The man don't even have a role. Like, what is he, a coach? This, like, you don't even know what
and that's the thing. Depps, I don't know anything about him coaching or anything like that. We have to do our research. But he's interested in. He's open to a role.
If you're gonna ask me to hire someone that don't have no role, like you don't have no title, then no, bro, that's dumb, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you sign anybody in this life that doesn't have a title? Mm-hmm. That's dumb, innit? Like, that don't make no sense.
Oh, and also, of course, you must remember the experience, you know, because man saying he's open to a role.
What's his experience?
Mm-hmm.
What is
no
his
idea? Music and acting. I don't know about the footballing side. I've seen him attend coaching courses and all that kind of stuff, get himself into football stuff. But apart from that, I don't know if concrete evidence.
He might be a bit. He might like him around the club might be inspirational, innit?
I'd rather have Eric at the club than Darren Fletcher.
Yeah, no, I completely understand. And you know what, guys? If it was a situation to draw players in, as in, like I said before, Cantona is very influential. He's the king at Manchester United. If he was someone like that, you would use to sign players, like you bring in a player to negotiate, and you'd be like, "Hey, meet Eric Cantona." Whoa, oh, Eric Cantona, how are you doing? We didn't expect to see you. You know them tactics there to be. Oh yeah, by the way, Ferguson's here. By the way, if you want to meet him, just to draw players in. Next thing you know, David Beckham just comes out of nowhere. But to be honest with you, if this was a role, I would always wanted to give it to David Beckham, because I believe David Beckham is much more influential as a brand ambassador, and every player loves David Beckham. But Cantona will be great as well, especially for the fact that he's a legend at the club. He's been there, done it. If it was to bring influence into players as an ambassador, and especially when they come to sign, to just to influence them and bring attraction for players, then yeah, definitely bring him in. But no coaching, nothing to do with football on the pitch. Operational rise, maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think as well, man? Jerome, you want to say something?
Oh no, I was just saying that I just prefer to have him than Darren Fletcher, because obviously Eric Cantona is a legend of the club. He's one of the more technical ballers, and I trust him to have a good eye for talent. Obviously, he won't have the final decision on the players that we bring in. It will be obviously the DOF that we bring in, but you need someone to support the DOF as well. Like obviously, that DOF job is probably going to be the one of the biggest jobs at the club, because we've never really had a DOF before. So the more people that you can get in to support that DOF, someone like Cantona, then the better, really. So that's the way I see it. Obviously, he hasn't worked in football for a while, so we've got to take that into account. But just give him a small little responsibility, because every little helps. Like you said earlier, like you need someone that's got pull, so he can be the one that promotes the club. We go, oh, Eric's here, isn't it? Like we trust him. Like he's not gonna like lead us down some dead end, and you know he's gonna sell it to us, isn't it? So that's what we can use him for.
I'm not sure, man, because no disrespect, King Eric, as I like to call him, he retired years ago. Like, no kid that's 21's thinking about him. No disrespect. You know what I mean? No, it's true, bro. It's the same way when Paul Pogba said, the same way when Pogba said, man, don't know Graham Souness, bro. How's he meant to know the man, bro? Do you know what I'm trying to say? So for me, I just think like I'm kind of tired of the jobs for the boys and you're putting people in positions there because of what they've done for the club. I get all of that, but I just feel like, bro, we've done all this job for the boys for BS. I just want real professional people in
man.
jobs. Like, man, trust me, we had a flipping banker as a CEO, bro. That is so scary. Wait, think about that. A banker for footballing decisions. That's why we're paying stupid money on average players.
And you know what's so funny? We had a banker, but we're still in debt. We had a banker who knows everything about loans and how to pay it back in the right way. But you know what he did? He found ways of how to extend that payment and not pay back within time. And it's crazy, man. Jesse Uptown says that, yes, bring in football minded people. Who cares about the football club? They got Manu who just joined in as well. Said I think we should buy someone from League One. Cannot be Mbappe because he's going around Madrid, but we could get David. I think that is
he's decent still.
From Lille, the Canadian guy. I think Jonathan David. Jonathan David.
And the Cantona thing is, man, never done that for France as well. That's another thing. So I don't think Frenchmen are taking Cantona like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
No, it's true. If you check, I think he's got like 21 caps for France or something like that. Like, no one's checking him like that. So that's what I thought. Now, if he was PT, then that's a different conversation. But it is
just Jesse Uptown says Cantona might bring Zidane in. Who knows? French connection.
That's what I'm saying. That's what you need. You got them. You need the
he
names.
might just join us. You know, you never know.
You do need names as well. Like names.
Oli could have brought in Haaland, bro.
Oli's a side man. Oli, nobody cares about Oli, bro. Oli just came off the bench, bro. Oli's a bench man. Nobody cares about the bench man.
He said it in his interview. He said it in the overlap. He was happy. You know, he got told that he could go elsewhere. You know, Oli admitted that there was offers for him to go elsewhere, but he wanted to stay.
After you signed Oli and that's dumb, fam. After you signed Oli, you should just leave all of that alone now, man. That's dumb, man.
No, Oli was a side man for that, man. Like all this bench stuff, like
that's what I'm saying. Cantona will come in, we'll have one good season. Next thing you know, Cantona's the manager, like some joke man thing, like that's dumb.
Manu says if Cantona comes, he will do very I think he'll do very well mid expectations because he's new year. So okay. Manu also says about whether we'll be happy with a Brazilian wonder kid to be suited in 11. Especially if it's a talented wonder kid Brazilian, but all the good ones are gone.
Man United and Brazilians don't mix, bro.
Thank you. Man United Brazilians, Man United and African players, I just don't work. It just never worked. But I hope that changes. They're trying to sign a
Brazilian now, though. That guy from Atlanta, innit? That's serious, though.
I'll say, and who you got in mind as Ten Hag replacement? I don't even want to talk about Ten Hag replacement because I just don't know, man. If it's Graham Potter or Gareth Scrubgate, I'd rather keep Ten Hag, man. I'd rather just bite the bullet and keep Ten Hag.
So this manager replacement talk, so it's going to be quiet for a while now, isn't it?
And I don't think we're going to be talking about it until
we just beat Liverpool. Like no one's going to be talking about replacing them right now until we have another setback.
Personally, I feel there's a dearth of like outstanding managers in world football at the moment. The same way there's a dearth of outstanding strikers. So it's kind of a mad one.
And I'll be honest with you.
So why are you gonna sack this manager for someone that's got less credentials? So I'm a bit like, nah.
Yeah, Chelsea did that.
Yeah, and guys, it's going to be very difficult for us to even get a manager in the summer because why? Bayern Munich's looking for a new manager. Liverpool looking for a new manager. Barcelona's looking for a new manager. You know, Chelsea might look for a new manager if they're not happy.
Liverpool.
You know. So like those are top clubs as well. Maybe you never know. PSG might say, you know what, you flopped. You didn't win us Champions League. Out again. You know, and that's 5 top clubs looking for a manager. We'll be in a situation, bro. But guys, let's move it up. Speaking about beating Liverpool, we moved up from Manchester United during Coventry in the FA Cup, a potential opportunity for Manchester United to reach the final. Smash that like button, guys, and share across all social media platforms. For those who are watching them playback, get yourself involved as well. And subscribe, become a member of Red United TV on YouTube by clicking on the membership and click on the perks that suit you. As I was saying, Coventry, we draw Coventry, FA Cup semi-finals. Coventry, we did a madness as well, a Mazza yesterday by coming back and winning their game. Could you see Manchester United reaching the final, or do you think Coventry is going to be a tough game?
Bro, let me start, bro.
Go on.
Bruv, this Man United team, yeah. Like I said, you can't hang your hat on them, bro.
Mhm.
So I've got this feeling it's either going to go two ways, yeah. Or one, we're going to have like 20 chances and not score, and then Coventry go the other end and get a 1-0 victory, bro. Bro, listen, I don't want to be negative, but this is the state these players are. They're childish. Or, bro, we bag the first goal, we shooting bullets, bro. It'd be like 4-0, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I think it's going either that way or the other, like I just said. Do you know
Where
what
are
I mean?
Coventry in League One or Championship?
No, championship.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
No, before I speak, I saw Manchester United versus Wigan. We struggled, but yeah, go on.
No, remember this is at Wembley, isn't it? Like the big Wembley pitch. We were there last season. I think there's no excuses for United not to win that comfortably. And as fans, we should be delighted that we drew Coventry, because I was thinking if we got City, then yeah, we're just going to get panned. So it would be good to beat Coventry and then get ideally Chelsea. But obviously, if we don't get Chelsea and get City, then we can look at revenge in it for last season. That'd be motivation. Hope you would think for the team that lost last season, and hopefully by then we should have a lot more of our players back. So it's looking positive. Like, to be honest, I can't see anything but a comfortable win over Coventry.
Wow, you can hang your hat on these players. Hey.
Well, if we don't beat Coventry, then boy, we need open heart surgery.
Bro,
Like,
we really need that anyway, bro.
well, when I mean open heart surgery, I mean manager and players go. Like literally.
Oh.
Because like, come on, like Coventry at Wembley, where we could have got City. Like, there's no excuse. We got luck in that draw, so we need to make the most of that luck.
Yeah, I think it's a straight now race straight to the final. Coventry, I know they will give us troubles on the day, and Manchester United may struggle because we struggle against any team. But I think Manchester United will have the quality to just outdo Coventry, win that semi-finals, and then advance to the final, and potentially face Man City again in the final, or maybe Chelsea. But I feel like we will be facing Man City again. And repeat, this time there's no Gundogan, there's no David De Gea in goal, but we do have Andre Onana, So we'll see what happens, man. The boys might throw the whole kitchen sink. This time we might start with Bruno in the centre back and play Maguire out front. You just never know, man. But yeah, what about you, Dex, man? What are you thinking? Is it a straight win, Manchester United? You see Manchester United going to the final?
You know what I think about this team, man? If we play them relegation ballers, then we're going to play championship football at Wembley, innit? So it's not going to be an easy match if we're playing that relegation team, because that relegation team could play in a championship and lose to Coventry. Do you know what I'm saying? So we got them type of relegation. Like, I'm talking about Lindehoff and Scott McTominay and
This guy got agenda Lindelof, innit?
And Maguire and you know them Ollie signings, like they was like, if you play them guys, yeah, the guys that are, they ain't got no trophies, no titles, no nothing to their name. It's gonna be a difficult game, man. So, but if you play the guys with the titles and the know-how of playing semi-finals and
AWB got a title, yeah.
Talking about AWB as well, throw them in the category. Do you know what I'm saying? Like a team like Coventry, you're gonna need some sort of attacking prowess. You get what I'm saying? It's time for Aaron Bissaka to prove himself. So
Fernandes will get us through.
Man, like Bruno Fernandes.
It's another guy where you put Bruno in the championship, you might be a good player, but he's not. Do you get it? He's not gonna be that guy, man. Like all these guys that Eric Ten Hag didn't bring in, they're getting found out now, and they would struggle against a team like Coventry. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah. If we get some sort of retribution, injuries back, I keep saying one of them left footers. We need one of them left footers back. Should be alright, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully we should be alright, Manchester United. getting that victory against Coventry make us reach the final of the FA Cup. Guys, for those who are watching, we have come to the end of the show. Let me just go run through the comments again. Garnacho can skill but can't be physical. He'll get there, get the muscles in his system. And he's very young. He's 19. These young bucks will get stronger as the season goes by. We need to stop this hard work over quality narrative. Just before we sign off, guys, we're just going to go quickly, guys. Final thoughts. You have 1 minute, no longer than 1 minute. Let me start off with you, Debs. Final thoughts before we close out.
Yeah, man. To be honest, watching that match made me realize how good the first team actually is, isn't it? Because that back line that started last January, it didn't lose, fam. It looked like it could win every game. Yeah, it just looked like we needed a striker like Højlund. So don't, as I said in it, like when you watched Erik ten Hag in that whack team that we watched whack under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, that we watched whack under Ragnick, it's a completely different feel and vibe when them particular players are not in the team clearly in it. So obviously I wanna have some sort of hope for Ineos in January to think that, we could do what Arteta did, do what Pep done, and get out star ballers when you are actually creating a new development in the club, innit? Like, I feel like right now we need to get rid of all the star ballers, like what they did with Aubameyang and Lacazette and Xhaka. Doesn't mean they ain't going to go to good clubs and do well, but they're not going to stifle our performances, which is what they're doing now. I was horrid. I was thinking. I was overthinking when Rashford and Fernandes were literally the reasons to why we conceded once again. It's like time is up now, man.
Cool. And so, any final thoughts before we sign up? Big up to everyone that's tuning in right now. Smash that like button.
No, nothing, man. Just said it over everything I'd say, bro.
He's happy. He's a happy Manchester United fan. He's got nothing to say to the. No final thoughts. Not even a recap. But yes, Jerome, what about you? Final thoughts before we sign out.
Yeah, we can just enjoy this international break now, stress-free. United won, so hopefully in these next 2 weeks you can get some players back, and then I think we've got Brentford next, I think, and just continue the momentum from this win, because sometimes you need games like that to give the squad a boost, and this boost could be timely, because right now we're in business end now, isn't it? Like this is mid-March, mid to late March now. 2 months of the season left, so yeah, got to take the positives.
Exactly so. But big up to everyone that's tuning in right now. Subscribe to Red United TV. We have come to the end of the show. Another brilliant show. We're back again next week, Monday. Hopefully there's no international break, so we can do the podcast again, run up the latest news. Back live Thursday with Ola from Football Family, 6 p.m. Dropping the latest news and your previews and your gossips, everything hot around the world surrounding football. It's a new show, so make sure you guys tune in at 6 p.m. every Thursday with me and Ola. Again, we're on an international break. There's no Manchester United watch along this week. Maybe I might do an England watch along. We'll see what happens, because I'm not really interested in doing England watch alongs at all, only for the Euros. But yeah, big up to everyone that's tuning in, everyone that's been watching on Twitch, Rumble, and of course X as well, and YouTube. Make sure you run up the like button, subscribe to Red United TV, click on the membership button, and click on the perks. Of course, any way to support the channel, do what you have to do. It is what it is. Send a super chat when we're live. But it is what it is, man. As always, guys, remember to keep it united, as I always say. Remember to keep it Red United. We are out. Peace and love from everyone. See you next time. Peace.